What would be the top thrash albums of all time if the big four didn't exist? Number 2. Try to guess the album before I say it. This album would probably still be top 5 even if we include the big four. And it's an absolute travesty that this album by a band from my hometown of Vancouver, British Columbia, is as criminally underrated as it is. Not only does it trump anything Anthrax or Slayer ever did, but it's definitely better than The Legacy, and it's definitely better than Years of Decay. This is a technical masterpiece with winding, bending rhythms that tell amazing stories and has an excellent thrash vocal performance. And of course, it features the debut of one of metal's greatest guitarists of all time, Mr. Jeff Waters. Of course, I'm talking about Alice in Hell by Annihilator. Alice in Hell is one of the greatest metal albums of all time, bar none, and this, along with number 1 on this list, are the most criminally underrated thrash metal albums ever. Unfortunately, in a genre like thrash that had so many good bands and so many great albums all popping up at the exact same time, then something like Alice in Hell was bound to be lost in the ether. But the creepy overtones and stories about mental health and tragedy combined with the crushing riffs on songs like Wicked Mystic, oof. Man, this album's a ride. As well, thrash metal often has awkward vocal performances because it's in between as an evolution of the new wave of British heavy metal's high octaves and the deep guttural growls and high shrieks of death metal and black metal. But this album definitely has one of my favorite thrash metal vocal performances of all time. It's truly special, and please, if you haven't yet, go give it a spin. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on number 1 as we ask ourselves the question,